Oh, du coup ça, qu'est-ce que c'est? Déjà il y a ça, t'as rien. C'est ça. Pourquoi est-ce que j'ai été expulsé en arrière? Alors ça c'est fort aussi ça. Putain. The first thing that you can do, and that is pretty challenging at first when you start the game, is the campaign. The bots, the AI versus the history mode. I mean, you have 4 chapters, and you have 4 difficulties for each. And the first one, of course, is going to be super simple. To the third is going to be pretty okay, because that's AI. Medium 2, oh, okay, so you made it this far. To the second, try the third, and it should be okay as well. But then you have to do the last one. If you can do the storyline with the fourth difficulty on every single maps, you'll be already having a good level. At least that's what I've done, because one thing you have to know about the hard difficulty, this one, the last one, is that the speed, the main speed of the bot, of the AI, is faster than you. And I'm not including boosts. I'm not including falling and grappling hook and everything. I'm just speaking like you have a flat surface, you run across, the bot run across, the bot goes faster than you. So if you can manage to build up and conserve enough speed to beat the level with this difficulty, it's pretty much that you can yes, pretty much it's unfair. It's pretty much unfair, because you just if you just run on the floor and don't focus on acquiring speed through the grappling ceilings and stuff like that, you can't win. Or I mean, you can if you have the good objects at the right moment, but it's pretty damn difficult. Like, let's say you're doing this level, and you'll see pretty soon that they run faster. They run faster. See, like I think that there is 2 characters that run pretty much the same speed, and there is one character. Here it's the deer character. This one is pretty much having like 50 or 75% boost. Oh, and they uses their object pretty damn good as well. In this difficulty, you can almost wait. Never grapple with a golden grapple an AI, because they that's just a computer. They instant avoid the grappling hook. So if you can manage to end all the levels, all the basics level of the 4 chapters in this difficulty, yeah, they pretty much dodge everything. Alors, they don't dodge skill shots if they are well made. Like, you have a boulder and you place it well, they won't dodge it. You have a missile, you place it well, they won't dodge it, because they can't. But about the golden hooks, you can't. You can, but you can't rely on that. If you have a golden hook, just throw it at them. If it hooks, it's pretty fine, but don't wait it to be the main factor to win. I mean, it's not possible. If you it's just, and it's not like they crouch for 2 seconds and oh yeah, of course they avoid it. No, the grappling hook travels. They reach the character. They do like a fifth of a second. They crouch and they get up instant. So it's an instant avoid. It's a dodge. It's an instant dodge, and they lose absolutely nothing in terms of speed. And even if they do lose a little bit of speed, I mean, they pretty much run faster than you, so it's not a big deal. So that's for the main advice I can give you to train. And of course, if you have friends that you know and would like to play this game, just talk them about this game. Maybe they're gonna like. Well, yeah. And I've pretty much maxed out on the level as well, because we have quite a lot of time. Oh, you can't see the Steam interface right now, but I have 141 hours in total. I've said 100? It's 100. I thought I've just said 1,000, but it's 100. So, well, yeah, it's not, I mean, the XP is not really something that you wanna worry about. It's not like super game breaking. I mean, the main thing you wanna unlock would be the level selection in the first place. Like, let me show you. When you're gonna start, of course, you have, well, you've seen it already. I think you have one map unlocked, and then, I mean, to get every level, it's like, I don't know, maybe five level, I think. It's something like that, because you have, well, you've seen it as well. The one level is divided in 4. You have all, okay. So it's fine. Well, so the first thing that I advise you is, of course, doing the storyline in every difficulties. And when you've mastered it, try to train in some of the workshop levels. It's level that, well, you've seen us playing on workshop maps, and I mean, the level we've played on, I think you can pretty much access it as well, because it's not that we've been to the workshop and we've liked some maps, so it comes to our list of level and we can play it. No, it's speedrunners have a feature where they they select themselves an array of level that they found pretty cool and pretty decent to be played, and they include it into sort of official maps. So every one of those you can access, I guess. So my advice would be, of course, when you've mastered the solo, the storyline, just get around the workshop maps and have a feel of all those grappling hooks, because the workshop maps are full of those, full of the ceiling grapple spots, and there are levels where you can literally not touch the fucking ground. I mean that's just a thing. You can just grapple all over the place and never touch the ground for decades. I mean, literally. And with that kind of training, you're gonna have a feeling that is much advanced in the way to grapple the ceilings area, and you're gonna find with the experience you'll find ways to gain speed in specific areas. Like, you've probably noticed it, but when you fall from high, like, or even if it's not high, but let's say you fall and you have a ceiling spot like that. When you fall, just grab the ceiling and don't wait to touch the ground. And you're gonna swing instantly and convert this vertical speed to an horizontal wall. And that's pretty much insane, because if you fall from pretty high, you get pretty much high speed, and you transfer it instantly into lateral speed, and you're just golden. Another tricks that can help you into having speed are those corners. You'll see a lot of map with slopes like that, and they pretty much come in every level, just under some kinds of falling, just like right here. It's just the beginning of the map. You get over there, you fall down, there's a slope. Just what you have to do, of course, over there you have the choice. You fall and you can grab this ledge of this grappling hook. You can do that pretty much, and it's okay. But I'm talking about the ledge. So the tricks you can do if you don't have this ceiling. You go down the ledge and you see it's pretty much the same. You hit the slope, and then it transfers into a running speed, and that's pretty much insane. And you can go pretty fast, pretty much instantly. Well, it's not instantly, but you get what I mean. And the last, I think I'm gonna say the last, because there's lots of little tricks and tricks that you can do to improve your speed overall. But the last trick that I'm gonna say you, the last advice I'm gonna give you is try touching the ground as least as possible, because you have a running speed, a basic running speed on the ground, but it's pretty much limited. I mean, it's not even enough to have your trail showing off. You can run as long as you can on the surface. You're never gonna see a trail. Like here, I'm full speed on the flat spot. So it's fine when you don't have anything else to do to run on the floor. But if you can do something else, just do something else. Over there, you have some grapple. So grapple, because you're gonna have way more speeds. just here, running, I'm not having trails, I'm like pretty much slow. Coming back up there, I'm just having 2 grapples, and I'm already having the trail showing up. So yeah, pretty much just don't touch the ground, because let's say you manage to build a crazy lot amount of speed, and then you run on the floor. You're not just gonna conserve the speed, because you're just likely rubbing on the floor. Like your character is trying to run, but his main speed of running on the floor is slower than you are actually. So your character is just gonna slow down until he reaches this speed of running. So just avoid that. And if you build speeds and you have, because let's say you don't have any jumps because you've done your double jumps and you don't have them anymore, you're gonna fall on the floor, and it's fine. But right when you step on the floor, you get back both of your jumps, and right when you do that, jump instantly, so you won't be dragging down on the floor, you won't be slowing down, and you would have those jumps resets anyway. So you can, like, let's say you have a great surface, just a terrain that is flat, and something to like a booster, like something that propels you to give you speed. You can pretty much I guess we can call it like that, but it's pretty much like a bunny hop. You just jump and try to hit the ground the least you can, and you're gonna conserve pretty much. You're gonna lose speed, of course. You're gonna lose speed because every point of contact with the floor, you're gonna lose speed. But if you can minimize this time of running, you're just gonna avoid a lot of slowing down, and you're gonna carry on with the speed pretty much. You will carry on with the speed pretty far. Yes, I guess it's a good way to say. Like, let's say I have speed, I get down, I jump, I get down, I jump, I jump, I jump, and I'm pretty much back to the running speed at the end. But okay, so that's fine. If you're always jumping, that's fine. Yeah, there are spots where after it's at some point it's all about knowing the spots where you can jump and when you can land, when you shouldn't land, because there are maps that are designed for you to be tricky to take it in a normal way. Like, let's say you have a crazy lot of speed and the farthest you can touch the ground is here, let's say. Then you jump to carry on with the speed, and whatever you do, you have to do a double jump, and then, oh no, crap, you fall into that massive pit of crates, and that sucks, because if you see some kinds of places like that, it's pretty much a place where you have to delay the jump. Like, you land this far because you can't land farther than that on the situation I'm explaining, of course. Let's say you can't land farther than that where I am actually. You have speed, but you don't want to jump instantly because you know that you're gonna be fucked up. So what you're gonna do? Just gonna be running a little bit and jump right here. So you're gonna have all your jumps to get the crate past, and that's pretty much what you want to do. But I mean, every of those spots that I'm just explaining, it's just you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna just figure it out playing the game. I mean, if you play the maps where there are spots like that enough, I mean, there's one time that you're gonna be like, oh crap, I don't get it. How do I pass this passage? This is not a good accent for a passage. You're gonna be like, well, I always fucked up right here. What can I do? And the other lap, you go all the way around, and then you remember, okay, this is the one spot that I struggle, and you say, okay, I'm gonna try it differently, and then you find a way to pass through, and you're good to go. And that's pretty much it of everything that you can. Because there are other techniques, like I could tell you some other things, like just the slope on the floor. I told you about them, but there are slopes on the ceiling as well. Well, if you go, it's pretty much the contrary. If you have a lot of horizontal speed and you hit a slope that is upside down, your speed is just going to be converted as well from horizontally to vertically. And this can be good if you want to have a vertical speed. And why would you want a vertical speed? I told you before, pretty much it was about the grappling hook. Because if you have a good vertical speed, you have a grapple, and damn, you have a damn good lot of speed. So you can just run crazy fast into a slope like that, and instant grapple the ceiling that is just after, and you gain a little bit something. It's pretty much messed up what I've said. You just gain a little bit of speed. You gain a little bit more of speed. Yes, I think you can say it like that. And in some places that might be the one little bit of speed that you need to get over an obstacle that's before you were not able to reach. And there's lots of techniques that you're just gonna find yourself, or just maybe some other people just gonna tell you about those, because I mean right now you have pretty much everything you need to reach the level we have. I mean, me and my friends, with whom I've played just before. Of course, it's a matter of time as well. I mean, we have 140, but in terms of hour of play, but you don't need 150 hour into the game to be good. I mean, we've started to be pretty damn fast on the maps at around, let's say 50 hours also, something like that. Let's say 40-50 hours with the storyline achieved throughout, and a little bit of training on maps to get a feeling with the hooks and the slope, and you're pretty much good to go. Oh, and the drills, like just I'm gonna try to this object, the invisibility drill. I don't know if it's called like that in English, but the drill. Everyone know what is a drill. It's pretty much the same as running. It's not the same threshold, but it's the same fact. When you have a drill, you're gonna have a crazy low amount of acceleration, and you'll be able to run faster on the ground that you would do normally. But let's say you have a crazy long drop followed by a grapple. You manage to catch the grapple. Then you have a crazy low amount of speed horizontally. Let's say you have a drill in your inventory. Just don't use it, because all that speed you've built up, all that speed, you're gonna use a drill, the drill just gonna slow you down, because the drill is meant to... the drill is pretty much used to be invincible, to plow through the crates and through objects that maybe other players just gonna send at you. And it's made to have good acceleration, but it's definitely not used to have speed. I mean, at a certain level, it can be used to have a lot of speed, but at some point, you won't be using drills to have the speed anymore. Like let's say on this passage, on this way, on this section, I managed to have a damn good amount of speed, and I use drill. I'm just gonna be slowed down. It's not really visible, but when you play a lot and you have a feeling of those speeds that you can achieve in some places, once you're gonna be doing regular high speed and you're gonna have a drill and use it by some reflex, it's just gonna be like, oh damn, that drill just slowed me down. And you're just gonna be like, well, drills are pretty much useless now. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I understand. I clearly understand. Even for French people, like, it can be hard to understand people when they speak into a group of in a group of friends, because I mean we have pretty much the same age, and we have expression that we have built up because we know each other in real life. So yeah, it's understandable. Oh, I mean, I guess you can. Of course, we can. I can invite you and have a round on random workshop maps, just so you can just discover the map. I mean, there's no problem for me. I'm just free right now, just having nothing to do, so it's pretty much okay. Like, let's say, can you give me maybe your Steam account, the way to find you on Steam? And I just had you, like, no problem. Same name. Like, I'm just gonna check. Do you have the friend code? I mean, it's called like that. I'm trying to find you, but if I don't, because maybe some other people are just gonna use this name as well. We'll see. 73. Comment on a dit déjà? Avec un B majuscule. Well, Steam is processing the information, but okay, so it seems to not be. I mean, Steam just don't like you. No, I mean, I can't find you in your friend tab. Just go to the little press to add a friend, and you're gonna be seeing a number pop up, a friend number popping up. So I just can add this one, and it's gonna be pretty much easier. Why do I can't just grab this under Steam? Yes, no, I can't. The number, like, oh, I mean, try adding me instead. I'm just gonna send you the number. Copier, coller. Oh, hey, there you are. Okay, let me add you real quick. Here we go. I don't know if you want to join the Discord, maybe? You can. Let me just very quick set up a new game. So yeah, pretty much if you want to come on Discord, you're just free to go. I don't know if the chatbot is up or not. Here it is. Okay, so you have the link if you want to come, pretty much as you want. You're not obligated, but okay. So let's say, oh, other characters like under the I have it in French, but unlocking characters is pretty much gonna be according to levels. If you have a high level, you're gonna unlock much more runners. Like, I don't know, what's your level right now? Maybe you have you might so far you have. Okay, you're gonna for now. I think it's pretty much because you were unlocking the main stages, the main levels, and then now the level's gonna be on unlocking new characters and new skins for the characters. So let's say if we go to like maybe I don't know, maybe you want to try and practice on a specific map, on a regular one, or maybe you want to go to some workshops. I don't know, as you want. Be my guest. Okay, so this one, oh, this one is a hard one. It's not pretty much the funniest to start when you learn, but right here you have two way, of course. It's a map that you're gonna have a lot of ways, and there's a lot of ways. There are ways where you can slide down. You have gases pushing you. You have levers. You have a lot of crazy things going on, and that's really truly that's not the best one to start. To have any kind of feeling on maps, because there's just so many things going on in this one. It's just insane. Like right there, there's a slide. You pretty much have to be down to slide, to keep the well. Holy crap! I've never seen someone stuck that much before. Just slide, get down and slide. Can't you? No, it's locked. Damn. Let me try something. Oh, there you go. And right there, there's no floor. So just be careful. And there you go. So yeah, pretty much on this map you have lots of shenanigans and ways that get faster if you're behind or else. Like right there, you can't do it when you're stuck up there, but when you have speed, just prone down, just crouch down, and you're gonna be sliding into this area, and just gonna be sliding at a ridiculous speed because there is a boost just inside. That's a reflex to acquire when you try doing this. Just crouch and you'll be good. Well, it's pretty much just we can't see anything. So yeah, just let me show you some ways that I just take. Like let's say we get down over there. We have pretty much a lot of speeds, but what I like to do is by not this one. Grabbing this slide, you just get there, you jump. You have double pads of boost, so it's pretty much insane. And right there, you have the choice to go straight or just grab this one and try to be inside this funnel. And you're gonna have a boost up there as well, like the bubbly boosts. I mean, you pretty much see what I mean. It's a trick to have, but just hold it. Ooh, damn. Just when you are up there, you can just run straight, drop, and leave your grappling. There you go. maybe you want to try it again. I don't know. But I mean, that's a way I take, but it's really not an easy one, for sure. So let's say just you take it. Then you go up top and you slide down this, because the way is just gonna be different. And now you can jump up top and there's a slide, and then you go down there and you slide into some grapples that you're gonna acquire sometime. And then you have this one, yes, pretty much, and you can go pretty fast up there. And right there, it's pretty much the end of the lap, so there's nothing too tricky. I like to get down to have this bubbly boost on the right, just to have a little bit of a boost. I like this one. So this one as well, you have 3 ways: one down, one in the middle, and one up top. You can definitely that's not the best one to start, definitely. So here you can go down as we did just on the maps, on the laps we did. You can go up top and there's a gate, or you can slide in the middle and you have a boost that's just gonna propel you. You have an object and you fill up your boost meters, the turbo jauge that you have. Here I like to go up top so I can get down and have this grapple. And here we go again. Same way. Down, up top. You run across this one. You get the tricks. If you don't, just don't. Like it can be. It's an advice that you can have for lots of maps. If you try to have a shortcut and you just fail, just don't insist. You don't have it, you don't have it. There's this one that I've just took that shortcuts a lot if you master it, but it's definitely a hard one as well. You can also jump up there. I've lost it, I've missed it pretty much. And when you've done a couple laps on this one and you find pretty much which way goes which way, you're pretty much fine. Once you understand what does what makes every levers and things like that. Because at first, of course, it's a mess. This map is a mess. Yeah, you don't have. If you take this one, I mean, you have it pretty much, but you have to get the reflex to slide down. Just lay down and. Oh, so. Well, it's real. I mean, I've never been stuck sliding all the way. It's weird. It's weird. Why don't we try another map? Like, this one is okay, but I mean, it's pretty much not the best to start. Let's say that's say I win. I'm sorry, but that's to end the level and to be to the level selection. I mean, we can do the invitation all over again, but it's faster that way. Okay, let's hope for easy one. This one is an easy one, pretty much. It's fine because right there are tricks and things that you can do to have a lot of speed, but like up there, to go up there, you can do it, and you have a little bit of boost building up, but so no, this map is really like easy. If you wanna learn a workshop map, it's not a big deal. If you lose it, it's not a big deal. You can go down the other way. That's a three-way. You can go up there as well. It's just the same. It's just a little bit longer. But if you miss the hook, it's pretty much okay. So you have kinds of tricks where you're just gonna have to be having some hooks to get as fast as you can, and then you can just go up there like you did. That's fine. You have a boost. Oui, je parle français, mais je suis avec un anglais actuellement. Excuse-moi. So yeah, pretty much this map is. I'd say this map is easy, but easy to learn and hard to master, of course. Like a lot of those maps that are in the workshop. Bienvenue à toi, le boss. Bienvenue à toi, yes. Grosse rigolade en tout cas. Oh yes, I think that's something I haven't mentioned, but for having the speed on the slopes, like you have to face the way around the other way. Like if it's a slope that is bottom left, and so the speed is just gonna be up to the right. You have to look right. You have to look the way you're gonna be building up the speed. And there are some ways, some passages. I don't even know if that's an okay word for English, but like this one, you have to zigzag pretty much. You have right left. You go right left to to keep the speed from one slope to the others. There you go. That's a pretty one. There's very few maps where you have to do those tricks like left, right, but they are just like this one. You go there, right, left, and then you exit a slope into another slope that is the other way around, and you have to reverse the steering, I might just call. Like let's say you. Why can't I jump up there? Let's say you fall on this one. You look to the left, you have speed, you end up on this one. You look to the right, you have a lot of speed, you end up on this one. You look to the left, and then you go. You conserve, and even you're pretty much building up the speed all the way to the end. There you go. And if you miss some, at some point you're gonna be frustrated because you've just been stopped by a slope, and it's pretty much everything or the contrary. Yeah, like you can build a crazy lot of speed if you do it fine, and if you miss it, you're gonna be slowed down pretty a heck lot. It's right there, left, right, or maybe right and left. It's pretty much on this way, in this order. Like to go up there, it's pretty much the tricks to have to build the down velocity fast enough with the tricks with the slope on the ceiling. Like you run into the slope of the ceiling, and excuse me, and then you just build up a crazy amount of speed down into. You take the grapple and you launch yourself up with the speed you've just built up down. That's why there is an open area just before, so you can have a grapple and swing pretty hard into the corner. Okay, so this one I'd say in the workshop it's pretty it's pretty medium. There's a good portion of the map with a lot of speed. It's by there. You can go pretty fast. Just take the boost like you did, and you have to. This kind of ways just gonna be it's gonna be a way that you're gonna master when you have the feeling for the hooks, for the ceiling hooks, like when to use it, when to release it, and because there's a lot of speed to build up right there. Here you go. You had it. I mean, it was a long grapple, so you just ate up the crate, but that was pretty much it. A quick grapple to get down, to get the other way around and down, and the next grapple is gonna be on the next surface. Like get down and the other grapple. Get down and the other grapple. And when you're gonna be mastering these tricks, when you turn around up top and grab the grappling under, just gonna have some times when you're gonna process the first grapple way too early. I mean, way too early. No, not necessarily way too early, but earlier that you should, and you're just gonna be not exiting the way. Like you're just gonna be like, oh no, I messed up, and then you're gonna be just gonna be fucked up because you've missed. But that's okay, because I mean at least if you try, you can't complain, because it's just, you're just computing the FO, like okay, I'm just right here, I did it just too early or too late. And at the end, you're just gonna be having a really good, cornering into those tight area. Isn't it this one just super fun? I mean, it's not just too hard of a deal to master it, to master the grapple of this speedy section. And once you have it, it's fun. It's just fun. And to keep up the speed and just slide, pretty much you're gliding in the air. It's one of the map where I told you have lots of way to just not touch the ground. Like on the second section, the speedy section, you can just pretty much not touch the ground from there. And of course, that's gonna acquire it on the when you play with other people. But mastering the items gonna be a high factor. That, like, when using which item in which case at which timing, and Because pretty much, like, let's say you play with a top player that just you can't grapple, you can't golden grapple him, because it's just gonna be avoiding every grapple that you have. Like, you can still make plays with this grapple because you force him to get down. So if there's a one situation where you know that he's just gonna mess up is if he stay down, you force him to stay down, and then just gonna be messed up. Isn't this one funny? Like, it's not even funny, it's appreciating. Like, I mean, when you have the fast parts of it, it just yeah, the game is fun as well. I mean, it's hard when you play with friends and they just try to do everything they can just to make you mad, and it's part of the fun, but oh, I mean, there's no way. Like, of course, and that's pretty much why you have to train and maybe find people around you. Like, maybe you have friends that's just gonna be interested in this game, and just if you know that you have friends that gonna be interested in this game, just make the call before you get too good at this game, because it's just more enjoyable to progress all together. That just, let's say you put like 40-50 hours into this game, you get not the best, but you get good, and you have a friend that see you just into the playing this game just way too much, and he's just gonna ask you like, oh, what the hell? What is this game? I've seen you playing this game quite often, and what is it? And he's just gonna be interested. Maybe he's gonna join you, and then you're gonna be just way too good for him, and that's not gonna be funny anymore for him. So if you know that there are friends that you can have to join, just do it and train with them. Yeah, there's no floor down there. You can go like around if you want to open this lever. Just open this way. It's an alternative way that leads you to boosts. That's the perfect example of what I said before. Like, you try to turn around with the grapple and you do it just too early, and you just messed up. And there you go again. Oh, unfortunately, I mean, that was a good, oh yeah, I mean, again, yeah, but that's because you focused on the missiles, and you've destroyed it pretty much pretty good, and then you're not focused on your grappler. Okay, so this one is the cheesy one, because when you start, you can just be really impolite and destroy everybody that just don't know the map. So here on this map as well, it's a high-speed map. Clearly, it's an high-speed map. Like, you can have ways to build up speed. Once you master the map, you have shitloads of tricks to build up speed. Like up there is a bubble boost. Here as well, double jump into grapple. Grapple to get down. And on the 3 layers just up top that we've passed, there are also bubbles that just throw you way ahead. Like, try to get up there on the next round, and you have a bubble boost. generally speaking, the going all the way down to the left is not a good. I mean, you can do it if everybody do it, but if one person just don't do it, you're just lost. Because the person up top just gonna build way more speed. You're gonna have more speed, and it's a shorter trajectory as well. So just don't go down there. Oh, sorry. Let's try. So just try to get on the upper passage, on the upper way, just right there. Yeah, this like, how to say, this wall jump section is pretty much when you begin and you encounter this one. At first it's frustrating because you don't know how to take it. You have to delay the wall jump to be sure to jump as late as you can to avoid enter the right there. There you go. I think that personally, I think that you're doing pretty good. I mean, there's mistakes. There are ways to improve, like the speed in general. But for somebody that just haven't touched a workshop map before, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, so 4 hours, yes. And let me say that just for 4 hours, it's pretty good. It's just go to one side, 4 seats just to leave. Yes, here we go. This one is that kind of traps that you don't know, you fall into it, and the other the next time you come across, you're just like, oh yeah, I know this. I've been into that way before. This map is tricky for those grapple because they are quite high into kinds of quite large wall jump section. It's not the best, but like this one, I struggled so bad. The first time I've seen this map, I've struggled so bad. And you have a lever to close this way as well. On this one, you pretty much have to get the grapple to enter the wall jump section. Don't forget the double jump. On those wide section, just don't forget about this the double jump. They're gonna be helping you so much into being. And down she falls. I mean, I don't even know. It's been a reflex. Don't know why, but excuse me for that. That was a close one. Trust me, I mean, once you've just fell into that 3 or 4 times, you're never gonna miss this grapple again. It's pretty kind of easy to take as well. It's not like just the ultimate grapple to catch. It's pretty clean, pretty wide area. Like, you're coming down with a lot of speed, yes, but it's pretty easy to grab the ceiling anyway. That's it. It's over there. I mean the spikes gap, the spike trap. Do I see your tray? No, no, you don't. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry and not sorry for that. I mean, it's a trail that I've custom made, and it's. I mean, the way speedrunners works with the trail, you can do a trail for yourself, but it's gonna be local until the community, the speedrunner community, validates it to be shown in the game. Yes, for sure. You can make trails. I mean, you can, and if they are pretty good and you spread the word pretty widely into speedrunner community, if they are liked by the community, you can even have your trail being boats for players. I mean, every trail you see on the shop, on the workshop that they are, I think it's less than $1. Maybe it's like, I mean, in euro it's 40 euros, 40 cents of a euro. So it's pretty cheap, but every trails that you see and you can buy, it's someone that one day just made the trail and it's been liked enough by the community, so it's been voted enough to be part of the game. But as excuse me, I mean, as the trail as I did mine, it's local because I've uploaded it on the workshop, but I've not spoke about it or anything. Like, I've not make any advertisement for my trail or anything. So pretty much nobody just have seen it and nobody just voted for it to be in the game. So just gonna never happen for the moment. But yeah, I mean, if you know how to make a trail, if you get into trail making and you see someone in the workshop selling a trail that you find pretty sexy, you can just pretty much replicate it and have it in local for free. It's gonna be local, but it's gonna be free. If you spend enough time into learning how to make a trail and making that trail, actually, just gonna be fine with using this trail for free. Because that's gonna be like, it's just gonna be like if that was your trail. That will be your trail. That you will be taking the ID on somebody else. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much like plagiat or something like that. But as long as you don't make money on that, I guess it's fine. Yes, sure. Le lac. Which lac? Which one? Which lake? I don't. If that's some cultural references or anything, I don't think I've got it. Is it like lake as a word, or is it LAC, like a matchup of names? It's a poem. Oh no, I'm not really into poems, but like maybe I knew it when I was. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know it. I'm sorry. I was kinda about to say like maybe I knew it when I was still into studies I'm not too, but my friend just keep telling us every French know that. Well, pretty. Hey, that's funny because you can then tell your teacher that not every French know that, because here I am and I don't know about that. I mean, maybe that's a good poem to learn and to practice things that are hidden in French that helps you to speak French. But I mean, it's not this poem. I mean, it's poem in general. I don't think people are into poem. I mean, or it's either you are into it and you know like pretty much everything else, or just you're just not into it. Look how long it is and she has to recite it. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a point. I mean, I guess there's a point into it. Like, it can be somewhat good for training English. Maybe some terms of words, some pronunciation, some conjugaison, and things like that. But poème, le lac. Alphonse de la marmite. De la Martine, pardon, pas la marmite. Rien à voir. La marmite, ça n'a rien à voir. Damn, that's a long one. Woohoo! Oh no, I don't know that. Ainsi toujours poussé vers de nouveaux rivages, la nuit éternelle emportait son retour. Nous pourrons-nous jamais sur les océans des âges jeter l'ancre un seul jour. Au lac, l'année pleine de finir sa carrière, pleine de flots chéris qu'elle devait revoir. Regarde, je viens seul m'asseoir sur cette pierre où tu la vis s'asseoir. Well, no, I don't know it for sure. But yeah, it's a long one and it's understandable. Like, poems are meant to be rude, to be hard and harsh into the mouths of even French speakers. So if you want to train this the French, it's good to have something hard. That if you can master this, it's pretty much like, oh yeah, you've mastered pretty harder things, so you can pretty much master the French in its general. That's how I see the thing. I guess it's pretty right. you're lucky I didn't fall on the slope, because in ice form you go pretty much double the speed on slopes. So, and the acceleration is double as well. So having someone frozen and falling on the slope, you just pretty much never want it to happen. And I happened to fall just quite a few inches right before the slope, so pretty much a luck factor right there, I think. So yes, if there's anything I maybe wanna know about how to do some things, just tell me, just don't hesitate. Oh yeah, sure, of course, because I mean, it's okay. I mean, okay, of course, you're gonna learn a lot practicing, and you're gonna learn a lot watching people play. Because when you try to do something, when you play the game, when you try to advance in the map, you concentrate on what you do, and you try to do well on what you do already. Tell me if you don't like to play with me, since I'm sure. But interesting if you... Oh, no, don't worry. I'm just as I say, I'm totally free. Like right now, I'm don't have quite something to do. Pretty much, pretty much chilling right now. I've been streaming like for quite a bit, but it's okay. Like I've pretty much nothing else to do, and I've played with friends. I've played games I've wished to play, and it's alright. Like pretty much in my day, right here, right now, what I'm doing, it's pretty much waiting for the dinner time, for the time where I'm just gonna have to prepare dinner. That's pretty much it. But it's fine. It's fine playing with you. I mean, it's not a really big game. It's a fun game, but it's not a really big game by the community. And having someone else interested in this community, it's fine by me. I've actually never took this way. I'm so last year with those crates. I'm sorry for that. Oh, so that's how you take it. Alright, I've seen now. The way up there is when someone take the way down first, or else you just can't do it. You can't reach it, I mean, at least. It's pretty tricky to have this one. I didn't thought it was that tricky, but Damn, it's tricky. Oh god damn! The door just opened up on me and you closed it up back on me as well. No, it's way too hard. Or, I mean, standing, taking it standing, it's hard. Maybe if you're behind and someone opens it and you go through it with speed, that might help. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, I just thought about that. The boost managing, the fact to always being able to keep some boost for when you need, it's gonna be as well some at some point. Maybe not right now, but at some point that's gonna be a main thing to improve. I think, I don't know for sure because I'm not beginning anymore, but for someone beginning, it's an interesting map as well, this one. Yeah, sure, for sure, definitely. Because, I mean, if you have the good items and if you have if you can have a lot of speed and eliminates people faster, fast enough to not worry about the map, it's fine. But at some point you're gonna be dealing with people that just won't just won't die, and they're just gonna be there standing in the screen, and you're gonna have a hard time to kill them. And then the border's gonna shrink, and once shrinked, you're just messed up because you can't see a thing. So yeah, for sure, knowing the map and managing the stress of the close shrink border, it's a good thing. Something tells me that your taunts, the taunts button is way too close of another button. Damn. I've just missed miserably. Oh, so this is a hard one. Yeah, I guess down to the bottom left, it's a tricky part. Here it's three ways, so yeah, it can be messy if you ignore one of the way, and it's this way that you have to go. And down to the bottom left, it's dicey, pretty much, with the wall jumps and the steps in between. That can be pretty hard. I mean, I just fail a lot on those steps. That's why I tend to avoid them as much as I can. Salut Master d'ailleurs. Comment vas-tu? Effectivement. Écoute, moi ça va très très bien. Alors après, t'arrives un peu tard, entre guillemets, dans le sens où je vais peut-être pas tarder non plus. Mais impeccable. Là, comme tu vois, je suis avec quelqu'un qui n'est pas Stu Wartagon. C'est un viewer qui a commencé Speedrunners. Voilà, en anglais, donc je suis en train de le former un peu au map workshop. Apparemment. Yes, carrément. Carrément, carrément. Well, there's a lot of time where other people will be seen on your screen out of the screen, but the sync between the synchronization between the player is sometimes messed up, and just when you can see something that just not gonna be happening on other screens, and it's the same with some items like missiles. Sometimes you're gonna see missiles crashing into the wall pretty early, I mean, and you're just thinking like, oh yeah, the missile is gone, but no, the missile is actually ongoing onto the point of view of someone else, and it's just gonna be a mess, but you just can't see because for you it's out. Oh, I'm sorry, I took it just too much speed. Just took up too much speed. Si jamais je peux venir faire quelques games, c'est un moment que je n'ai pas joué. Ouais, mais là c'est genre il a 4 heures. Donc en vrai, est-ce que c'est vraiment nécessaire? Pourquoi je l'ai pas eu? Bah yes. I messed up. You almost got me on that one. And that was a clean shot for a grappling hook. the boost, the volume boost is way up top. You can't just, I mean you can, but it's harder to take it when you go through the lowest way. Anyway, I think that's gonna be last one that I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna leave you with. Yes, just tell me. You're playing different. Yes. Oh yeah, sure. Because they are, yes, you've got it. You got it right. They just bought the trades. They are trades that have been made by people that have been accepted by the community for the game, and that is shown to everybody in the game, and that can be about bots. This map is a pretty funny one as well. It's a pretty speedy one, for sure. Oh damn. didn't thought I was too high. I thought there was still a margin for you to go down. That was way too high. I'm sorry for that. I touched the freaking ceiling up top. Well, Dead Blade. Hope you had fun anyways. Learning some... Yeah, apparently you had some fun. So, yeah. Oh, no problem. Just... As I said, just keep practicing, of course, because it's an advice that works for every game, of course. But understandable. And again, if you have friends that might be interested, just ask them while you can, while you are not too good for them, while they can still keep up, because it's pretty much how it works. If you just blaze through the levels and crush them out, it's not... They just not gonna enjoy it as much. And I guess... Okay. Hey, well, that's sad. But who knows? Maybe seeing you playing. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? I mean, it might probably more be. It's not a good way to start things. There's more chance that it's gonna be me alone. Like just we did, else that having friends and you joining us, because I mean it's fine, we can wait up and have you training the map, but in the same time they would just want to play crazy on me, and you know. But anyway, I hope you just told me you've enjoyed it, so it's fine, and just keep practicing, having the turning the game with your friend. Yeah, sure, it's fine, and keep doing it. Have the storyline completed, and you'll be having already some nice basics for the ongoing. So. Gonna be perfect, I think. Okay, anyways. Bon. Du coup, see you next stream. Alors, I'm not the only one streaming. This stream is first, we don't have planification, it's pretty much when we like, and I was about to say it's a community channel. It's we are like main streamers, we are like 2, but officially streaming we are like 5, but three of us just don't stream as much as we do, me and Asturik. So well, yeah. Anyway, just you can join the Discord if you'd like. We announce every stream when we do stream, if it's me or if it's if anyone else, and we also tweet. We also tweet it when we live, so you can just follow us and you'll be notified when we go live. Anyway, a pleasure. I'm in the Discord. Okay, right. And then it's perfect. Then alright, I'm just gonna leave you and the others